I'm late. Yes, I know. I'm good. I'm actually doing good today. But right as I was getting ready to start my live, a customer started talking to me. I can't be rude. So I felt like saying, well, he doesn't know that I do YouTube, so I try and keep that on the down low. What's up, Twiz? What's going on, man? I thought did a decent job. Yeah. Who's that? Emmett Smith lighting him up? Mike, my bet's on Sirianni if we don't fix our defense. Michael Dana, what's up, brother? Jojo. What's up, Jojo? Crystal's in the house. Ruben Walls, what's up? What's up, Ruben? Who else we got here? It's all. What's up, Coyote? Haven't seen you. Isaac Ramirez, what's up, my man? Let's see who else we got. Joe DeMassi's in the house. Game time. Hope you're having a good shift. Yeah, I'm doing good today, man. I'm rolling good. I'm rolling good. What's up, Felix? How are you, buddy? You good? 7:30, 21, 3:13. Okay. Okay, getting there. Hamid, welcome. Hey, game time. You said Eagles are far away. Far away. I said, yeah. I think as we sit here today, they are far away. Did you see how they ended the season? Yeah, I know it can happen, but logically, it's not going to happen for Eagles or Cowboys unless they go out and drastically change their team. Eagles defense needs a lot, not one draft worth. We'll see what they do in free agency. Again, Hamid, you got to be fair about it. It wasn't that you choked in a playoff game like Dallas. You know Dallas is going to have double-digit wins next year. You know it. That's what they do. But when they get in the playoffs, it's a different story. It's been bared out in front of the whole world for years now. Well, I mean, Dallas has had 3 straight 12-win seasons. If it goes bad early, I think Zimmer will take control, and we'll get to 10 wins somehow. We'll get in the playoffs. Raining cats and dogs here. How about you? It's beautiful here. I actually got shorts on today. It's my allergies are bothering me. It's like 67 here. Raining cats and dogs. Where are you at? Texas? Felix? Marcus Blackman, what's up, man? How you doing? Sports Junkie in the house? Is he here? What up, man? What up, dude? You want to join me tomorrow for the Super Bowl? I'll send you a link, dude. You could stop in for a segment or something. Let's see. Central Texas, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, like when it rains, Felix, in Central Texas, does it rain like nonstop, or is it like Florida where it'll rain and stop? What's up, Lady Libra? How are you? All right, man. Well, I got your number, right? Yeah. So, you know what? You got my number. So text me an email address, and I'll email you a link. Loyal's not going to be available tomorrow. Mark, I'll probably be on with Mark at some point. But if you want to hang out, we'll get. I mean, maybe you could stream too, so I can get some of your action. If you know what I'm saying. But either way, I'm good with either. So I was going to go on about 5:30 tomorrow. Do about an hour build up, just talking to the chat. Be nice to have somebody else in there. I know Mark is having a big party tomorrow, so he'll be streaming, but I'm sure he'll want me in. Give me a link at some point. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll figure that out, Sports Junkie. Just to share my screen or vice versa. But yeah, I'll put your channel up in my. I'll pin it, whatever. But yeah, it'll be fun. So just email me. But anyway, Devil Dog, what's going on, man? I've been looking rough, but every year I'm just letting everybody know I don't really like to talk about it. As a matter of fact, Mark's wife realized, and she was like, "Oh my God!" Normally, the Monday after the Super Bowl, I hit the gym hard. Pause. Watch what I eat. Um, I laid off most of the alcohol, so I don't drink beer anymore or anything. Not unless it's like summertime or something. I'll have one, but uh, so I usually try and get myself in shape. So not that I'm not in shape, but I need to be in better shape. So starting Monday, game time might be a little bit miserable because I'm not, just eating whatever I want to eat. So if I can drop 15, 20 pounds like I always do, I'll I'll feel good. You know what I just bought, everybody? I bought one of those. I haven't got it yet. It's one of those hydrogen water bottles where you fill it up with water and then you turn it on and I guess it ionizes it, and it basically has all these antioxidants in your water. I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I, I like vegetables, but I don't eat a lot of vegetables. I like salad, but you know how it is. But anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's roll. Mark, half cooking, eating, and half watching Super Bowl. Yeah, you know that. He'll have some kind of meat hanging off his chin, hammering something down. You know that. That's just how Mark rolls. So let's see. Okay, some days heavy, some days moderate. How do you get your number? Uh, you could, Felix, GameTimeBrian@gmail.com. Shoot me your number. Thanks, Marcus. Listen, I started this not too long ago. I guess it was a few months ago. You know, Mark's been pushing me for a long time, and I'm like, I'm not ready to do YouTube. Like, you got to have your mental. You know, I don't know what Sports Junkie does for a living, or if YouTube is his main. I don't know, and that's cool. Like, Mark has a lot going on, but Mark doesn't have to punch in and out of work. It's a little bit different. I got to literally punch in and out of work. So I got to keep my stuff. But I did think about how's there a way and for me to connect with people, get what, basically this lunchtime chat is for you guys to ask questions, and I try and get to everybody. Uh, Obviously, I have some opinions on things I'd like to get out there, but this is basically me responding to you, and it seems to have done well. Some days I'll have 60-some people in here, 70 people, which for a lunchtime chat is pretty darn good. Let's see here. What you think about Parsons having Stephen on the show? Now, I didn't... Oh, Stephen A. Yeah. I'm like, Stephen Jones? What the hell he's got Stephen... Oh, yeah. I didn't like the tone of it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Sports Junkie. I haven't seen every minute of it. I've seen bits and pieces. I didn't like the tone of what Steven was saying and how Micah didn't say nah. Now, again, I'm a little harder on Dak than a lot of people. So my main criticism with Dak Prescott isn't what Stephen A. said. Stephen A. basically said he's always prepared. He never says anything negative. He's gotten a little bit better. What I want Dak to do is come out against the front office, especially when you just sign a deal. You come out and say, we need this, we need that. We can't compete against teams that are going all in. That would be good. I would want my quarterback to have his teammates back and say, like, we need linebackers. Did you hear, Sports Junkie, did you hear Jordan Love? Was that not embarrassing? About Jordan Love saying, hey, listen, we ran the ball on you guys. Sorry, my nose is itching. My allergies are real bad. We ran the ball on you guys a lot the previous year. You remember when we were up 21 points, I think, and we lost in Lambeau? He said, we knew that if we could run the ball, we would be good. You got good corners, but what makes them good is your pass rush, which is true. And Micah just, yeah, really, just like I just listened to the CD thing, CD Lamb. I agree with CD. He got 2 balls, and then Dak never went back to him. That's on Dak Prescott. Just like he called out the defense. You let a team take the ball and go right down the field. Double fisting glizzies. I have drive for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, sports junkie. Okay. So, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's not easy. I got a wife. I got 3 boys. Now, they're not young boys. My youngest is 19. My oldest is 24. So, yeah, they pretty much do their own thing. But my job, I'm tired when I go home. So I don't always have energy to go to the computer and do this, do that. I literally just started this right before the draft last year. I mean, I had the channel, but I didn't really do too much with it. I hit it hard at the draft. Pause. What did Parsons say about TJ Watt? Devil Dog. You can watch the video. That would be good. But he basically said that Myles Garrett was the MVP, and then watch the tape. TJ doesn't get double teamed by 2 tight ends. Just look at the tape. Look how teams are playing TJ Watt as opposed to a guy like Myles Garrett. He actually rated TJ 4th or 5th on the list. So Parsons seems more interested in his podcast and etc. instead of focusing on what he needs to do on the field. Michael Dana, I've been saying that all year, man. He's too cute up there. But, how do you feel? I'm not going to begrudge a man for having a podcast, especially now. I'm not. But during the season, I question it. And how this is all unfolding with Dan Quinn, it doesn't seem to be that great. You would think it would be a little bit more amicable. It doesn't really look it to me. We're denying, the Commanders, for Al Harris and Wanda Wells. We lost Aiden Durden to Seattle. We lost Joe Witt Jr. to the Commanders. Dan Quinn saying, did you hear what Dan Quinn said? Dan Quinn said, it's good to be with an organization with a win-now mode. So what are you trying to say? Basically, that's what he said, people. He said their aggressiveness to win right away. Well, that's what we've been talking about. What's the sense? Look at what the 49ers are doing. 49ers are stacked upon stacked upon stacked with a rookie contract. That's not going to be around very much longer. I got news for you. If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, he's going to have a new deal. They won't be so deep in all those positions. They just won't. Initially they might because they could structure the deal a certain way, but once you start making $55, $60 million for one player, it's tough. I just watched the interview. It was okay. Yeah, it wasn't horrible. But, Marcus, it wasn't horrible, but I didn't watch it. I listened to it, and I didn't really I would have came out a little stronger against Stephen A. It seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like Micah was happy to be on the same platform as Stephen A. Like he was one of his colleagues. He's almost like he's being respected as a journalist. That's where I have an issue. It's like Micah, you don't even have your your big contract yet. Let's be respected for being able to stop the run and rush the passer because your stats dropped way off yet again. So here's what it is. Nobody speaks against Jerry, not Emmett, Irvin. Nobody says nothing. Well, I did see Sports Junkie where Emmett laid into the organization. I just got so go check it out. Like I said, I'm working. I only get a half hour here, then I got to finish. I'll be done on time. I will be on Mark's live stream at 5 o'clock. Maybe a little after. I won't be there. I don't know, maybe 5, but usually 5:15. I'll let everybody else talk. I do enough talking. I think they are happy being celebrities. Sports Junkie, I'm not gonna disagree with you, but what I will say is Emmett lit him up. Emmett lit up the organization. Troy has been lighting him up. Michael Irvin, for the first time, really has been critical. So Jerry doubled down again yesterday and said he's not looking for the future. He's in win now mode. So we'll see what that means. I got news for you, Sports Junkie. If that means resigning Dak, CD, and Micah, and that's it, and just drafting and adding a couple old dudes, then that's not win now mode. So stop it, Jerry. That's just a senile old man talking. I'm not calling him senile, but I'm saying if that's what he ends up doing. Speaking of that, shit, I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. Twiz, absolutely, the pass rush is a corner's best friend. You know the deal, Twiz. It is what it is. Slay and Bradbury didn't fall off the cliff like in the middle of the season. Your pass rush did. You know what I mean? It was still decent. Don't get me wrong. Eagles still had a better pass rush than us as far as I'm concerned. I know we got the stats, the turnovers and the sacks, but that was a lot because Dallas had big leads in games. Eagles didn't really have too many huge leads this year. More of a close. Remember, they were winning every game close. Marcus, Micah handled himself great in that interview because he allowed Stephen A. to speak. Dave Thompson. Emmett says that Dak lacks game preparation. Is that what he said? Is that what he said? That's scary. YouTube pays good, though, Brian. It does for you. I'm just getting started, buddy. That's why I haven't really gotten super chats lately. That's where I haven't gotten into the memberships. After this season's over, I really need to get into that. I'm just going to do like one tier membership, something small like $3.99 just to start out and offer a couple things. I'll do a Zoom call once a week like Mark does where any subscriber that's on there will be able to use it. Yeah, that type of deal. I do want to start giving away stuff. And I'm going to have a system for that. I can't afford just to give away stuff. But we have reached so many super chats, I'll give away. I'm having T-shirts made. I'm going to get some hats made up. Just to start off. But that's where I was making my money. But I haven't really gotten any super. That's why I like doing the live streams. But, you know how that is, Sports Junkie. Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame are critical of Jerry Jones and the culture he's created. Hall of Famers. Michael Dana. I think what happened was the Cowboys got. They were happy with what they did in the 90s, and then their goal was to take the Cowboys organizations to where it is today financially. Let's face it, it's the most wealthiest sports organization in sports. Now, I don't know about soccer. Any of you soccer heads out there, I know soccer is a huge sport. Is there anybody worth more than Dallas? I know I've seen the Fortune 500 and all, or the Forbes list. Dallas Cowboys are always number one. I don't know about Barcelona or whatever. I thought we were number one. So he's done that. He's raised the Cowboys with the new stadium. Well, I say new. It's 21 years old now, believe it or not. AT&T is 21 years old. Yikes. But with the Star, I was at the Star this past year. Unbelievable place. Everything's for sale, though. If you saw my video, I was in the draft room. Me and you could rent that out for our kid's birthday party. I have a problem with that. You could rent out their locker room for a sleepover. I have a problem with that. I'm not saying don't have a night where you could sell tickets for charity, and let's say you sell 200 tickets or 100 tickets, and you do it for charity, and then you have one night a year. You sleep over at AT&T or at the Star. I don't have a problem because I know Eagles do that for the NovaCare complex, but they do it more like a once a year type deal. They don't. It's not. For hire. They can go to Chuck E. Cheese's. Where are we going to go to the birthday party this year? We could go to Chuck E. Cheese's. We could do it at the bowling alley, or we could go to the Star in Frisco. That's just crazy to me. It's crazy that they charge their players for lunch. They take it out of their check every day to feed them. You're a part of the organization. That should be already taken care of, Jerry. Why are you nickel and diming your players? You cheap. But then again, you're the same guy who's buying wine from 7-Eleven. When money is nothing to you, Jerry. Money is like $1,000 to Jerry is like a penny to us. I mean, that's what it is. As long as we're drinking the Kool-Aid, Jerry's not going to make changes. I ain't drinking no more Kool-Aid, Marcus. I'm done. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. If they go out and get me DJ Reader and Devin White, and then we roll into the draft, now I'm up a little bit. A little Derrick Henry action, or go get me a, the Las Vegas Raider running back. Nah, okay. Nah, all right. What's up, Quentin Cornett, Vinny Hagan, Jeff Lee? What's up? I'm up North Jersey. He's north. Stephen Brown. Zim will change Micah. I hope so. Marcus Blackman. In my opinion, we just got to upgrade a linebacker, get another defensive lineman, and power. Marcus, we speak the same language. Didn't I tell you that? Everybody's like, I don't want Derrick Henry. Shut up, everybody. I'm going to tell you all, stop it. We can't go get Saquon. Just think for a second. We have Deuce Vaughn. His role is going to expand whether you like it or not. We just scratched the iceberg, okay? Our problem was was the middle of our offensive line. That was our problem. We need a new center, okay? So you go out and get me whoever you like. There's a half dozen guys I'll be happy with. Go get one of them. If you want DJ Reader, he's 30. That shouldn't cost you that much. You want the dude out in Seattle, Leonard Williams? Hold up, I'm going to sneeze. I think I'm going to sneeze. Salud. Oh, no, I just cheers. Whew. Anyway, so, get me a linebacker, Devin White, obviously, and Patrick Queen. That would be great. But go get me somebody better than average. You don't have to be a Pro Bowler, but somebody that's a veteran that's really good. I'm not talking Bobby Wagner. I'll take Bobby Wagner, too, but he's got to be a step up from Bobby. And go get me Derrick Henry. Then you roll into the draft, and in the first round, I don't care. I want the Oregon center. Go get him. Unless he goes in the top 15, you could jump up to 18 to grab him. If you got to give up a 2 next year and a 5 this year, I don't care. Go get the guy. And then you could draft like a young linebacker and a young running back. There's a bunch of young running backs in this draft that I like. I'm just starting now. I'm not good with the names like off the top of my head, but once you see the name, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's the taller guy out of Texas A&M. Mikey seems more humbled with Stephen A. Smith spinning out his truth about the Cowboys. I guess that's good, Mike Aldana, I guess. I like your Dak trade proposal to Atlanta. Quentin, again, I'm not saying I want to get rid of Dak. I'm just throwing out, if you're not going to sign him long-term, or Dak's not going to make it a team-friendly deal, not to say he's not going to get $60 million a year, because he will. What I'm saying is, you stretch it out a little bit. If he wants a 3-year deal, and he's not giving you any wiggle room, he's tired of taking a hit for the team, well, then we got to kill the year. You do have a young quarterback already here. We'll take a huge cap hit, but it would have to be a post-June 1. Trade him. Take whatever we can get, and let's go. I mean, that's the other option. That's not happening. But that's what I would say. Vinny Hagan, me too. Where are you? All right, Marcus Blackman, you're up. Okay. Patterson, there you go. I know a lot of people in Patterson. Thomas Garrett, what up? Micah handled himself well because he never reacted to Stephen A's jabs. Yeah, Stephen A, what I don't like about him, he acts like he knows everything. He's very good. I'm not going to lie to you. Stephen A is very good at what he does. But did you like how he turned it around? Well, I don't have a problem with you guys. It's nothing about, like the Dallas players. It's the fans that get me going. No. I'm not going to let you slide on that. Because you're rolling your eyes about Dak all the time, not about what he says off the field. You're taking your jabs at Dak. You can say whatever you want about Dak Prescott, people. He's a very, very good quarterback in this league who doesn't have the playoff success. That sounds a lot like the quarterbacks from the past that I know. Now, I know Danny White had some playoff success, but not as much as he should have. Dak Prescott's a very good quarterback. Is he perfect? No. Is he Patrick Mahomes? No. It is what it is. I don't know. Hamid is still here. I don't know where he finished. I'll have to look it up in the MVP voting. But Dak should have been runner-up. Oscar, what's up, man? Always a pleasure to hear stuff from you that's not sugar-coated. Oscar, that's just how I am, my man. Some people like it, some people don't like it. It is what it is. It's one thing to have a YouTube channel, right? And it's another to be full of shit the whole time. I can't do that because I would never be able to do it. Listen, I will get stuff wrong because I have a full-time job. I work 40 to 50 hours a week. It's not easy for me. Yeah, I did a video on Emmett. All right, cool. I'll definitely check that out tonight, Sports Junkie. Because I don't know what's going on with Phil. He said he might have a show tonight. He had to run into work, so you might see me at 8 o'clock. If not, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll probably do a morning video, probably. But then you'll see me at 5:30 tomorrow. There wasn't really anything Micah could say because everything Stephen A. said about the Cowboys was the truth. I agree. Yeah, I think Thomas Garrett, I think it's going to be hard for the Cowboys to sit on their hands this year because Mark will say, well, and he's trying. And I hear a lot of people say, well, Jerry's just going to do Jerry things. Jerry does. Something's got to change. You don't have another really, really good year again, win a division, 3 years of 12 wins, and lose the way you did. Have Jordan Love mocking you to your linebacker. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I don't know exactly what Emmett said, Coyote, but I did see that he said something. What's up, Jeff Lee? We're all frustrated, but we got to continue to support. Yeah, listen, Marcus, I'm a Cowboy fan. That's what I do. So, Blaine Peacock, Dak needs to work on his game if he wants an extension. Blaine Peacock. Blaine, I would say this. Remember what Romo used to do every year? He would do one thing and he would pick one thing every offseason and try and get better. I don't know that Dak's not doing that. I think Dak has gotten better. Dak is all about his footwork. If his footwork is good, he's good. So when he gets a little fundamentally unsound, the ball tends to float on him. So when Dak is feeling it, he will thread a needle. And he did it a few times this year. I don't want another quarterback right now. I want to try and take a next step forward. The only thing that I'm very frustrated about is we should have moved on from the coach. But nothing against you, Mike McCarthy. Nothing against you. But you need to get over the hump, man. We can't just have another year. And yeah, we're good, man. I'm good. You good, Quentin? I felt Darren Woodson got done wrong being denied. Yeah, Marcus, it's absolutely BS. But I got Eagle fans saying Eric Allen got screwed. Nowhere near as bad as Darren Woodson has been getting screwed. Would you like D. Ware as defensive coordinator? I don't know that I don't know. I wouldn't mind bringing D. Ware in as to be a part of the organization, but I don't know about D. coordinator. D. coordinator, actually, that's why they didn't. Al Harris has never drawn up a defensive scheme. So, you know what I mean? He never called a defense. That's why Al Harris needs some more seasoning. And who better to do it than Mike Zimmer? So a Cowboy's worth more than any soccer team's. Brian, yeah, Michael, I thought so, but I'm not up on the soccer. I just know when they put a blanket statement, I know it's us then the Yankees, and I think the Yankees are like 1 or 2 billion behind us. What's good, Michael? Dan, the Cowboys are currently worth. Yeah, well, I actually saw it's more like 10 billion, Marcus. It's crazy. Green Bay has as many playoff wins as AT than Dallas has. Yeah, isn't that embarrassing? Jerry would rent his grandma. What's up, David Cowboy? Yeah, I'm over my 30 minutes, but I'll go another minute. It's a Saturday. Do you really think they're paying attention? Probably. Khabib is a bum. Yo, are you a UFC fan? A Khabib. That sounds like a Conor fan. Is Conor going to fight? I don't think so. I've been saying DeMarcus was an overpaid bum for a long time. I like DeMarcus Khabib, but he's not the guy. He's a piece. Leonardo Jacobo, what's up? Salud. That ain't right. It should be taking care of the people that make you millions. I agree. I'm frustrated. At the end of the day, I hope. Yeah, I have hope too, Marcus. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. We'll have to talk. Email me, Sports Junkie. I'll give you a call or give me a call in the morning. I'll be home all day. So, all right, everybody. I'll do the East Coast voice. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?